Ryan Clark is an NFL analyst for ESPN, and based on that information alone, you can probably guess how he felt about the results of the presidential election. Initially, he took a redemptive tone about Donald Trump's victory, but now he has completely reversed course and chosen the way of division. For MRCTV, I'm John Simmons, and welcome to the woke world of sports. To the surprise of no one, Clark voted for Democratic nominee Kamala Harris. However, after it was announced that Trump won the White House, he posted the following tweet the morning after Election Day. To be completely honest, I was actually taken aback by what Clark wrote. I did not expect the level of appreciation for our military, the lack of divisive rhetoric, or the good sportsmanship, for a lack of a better word, to come from a guy who was woke and a bit full of himself. I thought it was a great response, especially coming from an ESPN employee. However, 5 days after that initial tweet, he completely changed his tone about the matter. Clark highlighted how our country has become rather divided in recent years, and honestly, it has. But he then pivoted to saying that our country used to be far more unified when we were under President Barack Obama.
Started when we wanted to make America great again, but wasn't it before? I felt like it was the greatest it had ever been. For 8 years, President Obama represented us with class and with grace and with elegance and with decency. There were no scandals, there were no impeachments, there were no felony charges, there were no indictments, there were none of these things that are unbecoming of the office. And we elected someone that ran a campaign based in bigotry and based in hate, and for those 4 years it wasn't great.
If you hear someone scoff laughing in the background, I apologize, it's me. I scoffed when I read this because Obama was actually a far more divisive president than people realize. Although his rhetoric was more charismatic and polished, he still did a lot to sow disunity in America. Senator Marco Rubio made this point very clear back in 2016. Also, the part about Clark saying Obama had no scandals while he was president is a load of nonsense. Fox News noted that Clark did not mention the Benghazi attack, Operation Fast and Furious, or the IRS targeting of conservative group scandal, and that's not an exhaustive list either. After giving a completely unfounded and inaccurate assessment of Obama's tenure as president, Clark finished his monologue by saying that he would not respect Trump as a person.
I think now the difficult part is I do understand that not everyone that supports him believes in his rhetoric. Not everyone that supports him thinks bigotry is okay. They've told me that he believes in Christian values, and it said God gave us grace for the salvation of all. For me, I'll give him that grace because I do want salvation for all people. It's going to be forever hard to respect the man, and I don't, and I won't, but I will respect the office.
Whatever, man, you do you. Maybe 4 years of a Trump presidency will change your mind.